Most of the stuff that I teach now is based on nonverbals. It's based on body language, and mostly things that have to do with self-confidence. For me, one of the biggest things that I learned is, you know how like you'll go through a situation and you'll think in your head, we all have this idea of who we are in our heads. We have this ideal version of ourselves where we want to be that guy. And sometimes when a situation happens, we think, you know what, I wish I would have said that. I wish I would have did that. You know, they say hindsight's 20/20, and that's usually how it comes up. But a lot of the time, that mention of what you wish you would have said is what the ideal version of you would have said, the person you want to be, right? And so I always say, in order to become the man inside, the man that you want to be, and it may not just be talking to girls. I think for a lot of people, it's a whole bunch of different things. For me, like for instance, it's I want to be the guy that speaks several languages and appreciates fine scotch and but can get any girl he wants in the room and is well traveled, and there's all these things that make up this. That I picture myself in 10 years, like that's the person that I want to be. So whenever I get a situation that comes up where I can prove to myself that I am that person, just to get a little hint of that, then I'll always do it. I'll always do it. And the thing is, after a while, you start becoming that person. After you make a conscious effort to always make the decision that that person would make. Sometimes it's hard. You can get in a lot of shit, and I have been in a lot of shit. But you have to do that, because what's the alternative, right? So I always say that person inside that is there, that's telling you, it's like the ideal version of you that wants to come out. He wants to come out, and you just gotta let him. And so when you're in those situations where you can make that comment or that action that you really wish that person, that your ideal version of you would do, then just do it. Just do it. You may fail, it may fuck up, it may blow up in your face, but at least you have experience going towards that, and you'll do it again the next time. And after a while, you start becoming more and more like that person, until one day you're sitting in the bar and you realize that you are that guy. You start thinking in your head, all those things that I wanted to be, I am now. But really, you're the same person. So it's always striving to become that person, I think, is one of the biggest things you can do. It comes down to self-confidence. If you love yourself and you're proud of yourself, people will pick up on that. You can have the best line in the world, but if you say it, and you say it as if you don't believe it, then they won't either. So that's the biggest thing, I think. Hey guys, it's Cajun from LoveSystems.com, here with Game Magazine to let you guys know to unleash your inner player. Cheers.